The dog is barking. Oh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming this on the 31st of December, so obviously by the time it goes up it will be into the new year, so wishing everyone a happy 2022. I hope everyone had a nice and peaceful happy new year, and yeah, I hope everyone is excited for 2022 because I definitely am. So today's video is a look at my vision board that I made at the start of 2021, so basically a review of my 2021 vision board. If you're unfamiliar with the idea of vision boards, they are basically a visual representation of your goals, and this 2021 was probably my first year making an actual vision board. You can do them digitally or like a kind of physical copy, which is what I have. Take pictures or images of kind of representations of your goals, or you know, kind of items that align to what you want to achieve in the next kind of whatever given time frame you've given yourself. I do them yearly, and then and it kind of serves to sort of, if you put it somewhere that you see it every day, it serves as a kind of reminder, and it is good for kind of keeping you on track, and it's good for those times when you lose focus and kind of get into a rut. My reason for doing this is twofold. I'm just interested to see, well obviously I see my vision board every day, but I'm interested to kind of review it in depth and see what's been achieved, what's kind of in the making, what I want to take off, what I want to add in. And also I'm going to use the cork board that I have my vision board on for my 2022 one, so I kind of want a record of what my 2021 one was like before I update it and take it all apart. This is my vision board. I don't know how well you can see, but I'll do some kind of closer up shots of it, but it is basically just a cork board, and then I've used kind of like tacks to pin on pictures that I printed off. And then it just has this like string, so you can like, you know, put a hook on your wall and like hang it up like that. So usually this lives up beside my light switch in my bedroom, so every day that I turn on my lights I see this, and it just is a nice little reminder of what I want to achieve. Obviously the majority of these things I have not achieved, or I will not be achieving in the next year. But it's basically just kind of to have that constant reminder of what you're working towards. First thing I'm noticing on my vision board is the golden retriever. We actually, if those of you who don't know or haven't seen my videos, we actually did get a golden retriever at the start of this year, Ollie. And yeah, it's just interesting to see that, you know, I made this in January and we ended up getting him in February. Now it was kind of circumstances around that were very sad. Our old dog passed away after a lengthy kind of battle with cancer. It was horrific, but yeah, I suppose the silver lining in all of that was that we got Ollie, who is just an absolute gem. He is just an absolute joy, and I'm just so grateful that we have him, and yeah, I just couldn't imagine life without the little Klingon now. So another kind of picture of a like Spitz type dog, and I think that was kind of an nod to Ralph. Basically Ralph is our old dog who died, and I just loved him. He was just, obviously everyone loves their dog, but he had so much personality. He was just such a funny little dog, and I think when I put that picture of the white Spitz on my vision board, I basically was like, I always want to have a dog that is like Ralph personality wise, and that hasn't obviously happened because we have Ollie and he's just totally different personality, but that doesn't mean that in the future I won't own another dog that is similar to Ralph, and yeah, I really like those type of dogs as well, so possibly in the future, who knows. Kind of the Jeep and trailer it's been on my mind a lot lately because I really need to upgrade my car. I've had the same car for like 10 years, and when I got it, it was quite old. It was my first kind of car, so yeah, it's my starter car, and it's just, it needs to go now. But yeah, I always kind of thought like, okay, I'm going to upgrade that car and get a Jeep straight away and get my light trailer license. But actually, like, trailers are quite expensive to insure, mostly expensive to tax and run. And then also the trailer license, again, that is a lengthy process. Then I'd have to get a trailer and get insurance for that. And basically I was just kind of thinking that for what I want to do at the moment with Ruby, it probably isn't worth it. I'm probably better off kind of getting a little sort of crossover car, kind of like bridge in between, and then in the future getting my Jeep and trailer license. It is absolutely 100% still like on the agenda. It's still going to happen in the future for me. I absolutely know it, but just in the next year, probably not. It's in the periphery, but not in the like immediate line of sight, if you know what I mean. A picture of a Frisian horse, and I just love Frisians. I'm obsessed with them. I don't actually know like a huge amount about their personalities. I just love like watching them. Their movement I think is stunning. Obviously they're just very visually like striking and stunning. And yeah, I would just like in the future I would just absolutely love to own one. If nothing else, even just to pet it and brush its mane, then I think I would just be happy. I would just literally could watch like a horse like that in the field and be completely fulfilled and delighted with that. But obviously I think they would be like stunning to ride and stunning to do some dressage with. But yeah, that is definitely something that is not going to happen in the next year. But it's definitely something that I will be keeping on my vision board, because I'm going to keep it there until I own a Frisian. So the next thing I'm noticing is kind of there's this like picture of a library, and that has like a load of books, and then there's a picture of like another book that I want to read, Horse Brain, Human Brain. And basically what this represents, it's not enjoy some kind of reading just for pleasure, and I forgot like how much I actually enjoy learning when I'm not kind of in like being pressurized into doing an exam. That is kind of what ruins learning and the joy of learning for me. So yeah, I've definitely kind of pleased to say that that is something that has been achieved during 2021, and is definitely something I will continue into 2022. I think it's very important to look at what you did well in whatever year you're reviewing, and then kind of be like, okay, do I want to carry this forward? Can I improve on it even more? One of the ways I'm going to improve on kind of reading is I've actually ordered a little kind of like mini armchair and a reading lamp from IKEA, and I'm going to put that in my room. And yeah, I'm going to basically make kind of sitting down for like 15-20 minutes every night before bed in my dedicated reading chair, with a cup of tea, going to make it like pleasant, and read. And I just think that's a great way to keep learning. All kind of very successful people I like that are kind of inspirational to me are of that kind of mindset where they're constantly reading, constantly learning, and I just think that's a great attribute to have. I just think that's something that is definitely something I want to kind of carry forward and continue with. So the next big thing that I'm noticing on my vision board is the picture of a chicken, and also kind of a little sort of cottage. And yeah, again, this is definitely, there's also kind of like a picture of a kind of cottage kitchen, so these kind of all go together, and like a sort of like kind of cozy little cottage bathroom. And this is definitely like, I definitely see my future home being a cottage. I definitely just love the little kind of cozy vibes of it. I just love sort of warm, homely places. I don't like a big kind of palatial mansion is not kind of, doesn't really do it for me. I just feel a really strong kind of alignment to living in a little cottage, having some land, having some chickens, just kind of cozy fires, low ceilings, books, blankets, like just, you know, that kind of Kate Winslet's cottage in The Holiday. That is just like my dream house. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I just think I would just always be happy if I lived in that kind of setting. So yeah, that is definitely still something I am still kind of working towards and kind of like hopefully manifesting, and hopefully it is going to come. But yeah, that's definitely something that I'm keeping on my vision board, and I'm going to keep there until it happens, or else until I decide I want something different. I guess like I will be kind of making my own vision board for 2022 in the coming weeks. I know everyone kind of wants to have everything done for the 1st of January, but to be honest, that would have meant kind of organising myself and kind of being productive and going into that kind of productivity mindset over Christmas, and that is just something I didn't want to do. I wanted to veg out, enjoy time with my loved ones, just be present and not think too much about the future and planning and that kind of to me is a January job, and it kind of makes January a little bit more exciting for me. So it might be like the second or third week in January by the time I actually get my vision board for 2022 finalised, but hopefully I will share that with you when that is done. I'd love to hear whatever you're putting on your vision board for 2022. Do you have like a physical vision board or a digital vision board? I also do have a few kind of images on my PC background that I also kind of see every day, and they kind of inspire me, and they're kind of similar to what's on my 2021 vision board, so I will hopefully be updating those in the coming days as well. But yeah, I'm wishing everyone the absolute best for 2022. I think it is New Year's Eve, so I'm going off for a nice long walk, and yeah, I really hope everyone has a great 2022 and look forward to seeing more of you in the new year. Bye guys.